Let's welcome back to the table, newly tanned. You see that face? Wow, I want some of that tan. Hello, Myrtle Beach. Jason Nunez is back at the table, and Jason is a trailblazing leader, passionate entrepreneur, and fierce advocate for equality. He is the president and CEO of the Greater Fort Lauderdale LGBT Chamber of Commerce, and as a third-generation minority Air Force veteran, he has served at the Pentagon, the White House, the State Department, and the Department of Labor. Jason, GFLGLCC is heading to the International LGBTQ plus Biz Conference on August 19th. Oh my God, this sounds so exciting. Tell me what's happening out.
Absolutely. So the Greater Fort Lauderdale LGBT Chamber of Commerce will proudly participate in the National LGBT Chamber of Commerce International Business and Leadership Conference from August 19th through August 22nd in Las Vegas. As the largest LGBTQ plus business event in the U.S., the conference draws top entrepreneurs, corporate leaders, and changemakers from across the globe. GFLGLCC will showcase Greater Fort Lauderdale's dynamic queer business community while forging new partnerships, exploring supplier diversity opportunities, and exchanging insights with global peers. Members attending will engage in networking, workshops, and policy sessions aimed at advancing inclusive business practices. You can learn more about GFLGLCC and the NGLCC at gogayfortlauderdale.com. So this is an amazing annual event for businesses. This is going to be my first one as an affiliate chamber leader. I've attended the last 4 as a business owner with Go Digital Hero. And the energy and the vibe in this conference is never seen before. What I really like now is that I'm in a position to showcase the businesses here in Fort Lauderdale.
Yes.
To show that you don't have to just watch the news. Look what Fort Lauderdale's doing.
Yeah.
Look what Florida's doing.
Yes.
I'll join Lisette Garcia with the Miami-Dade LGBT Chamber, Renee Cantu with the Tampa Bay. There's 4 affiliate chambers within the state of Florida, and we are all going to show up at this national conference and represent. So I'm really looking forward to not only showcasing us and what's going down here in South Florida, but also bringing back of, what might be working out in Kansas or California or Missouri and what we can do here because it's all about that networking and community.
So it's all about learning. It's all about, sorry about that, Dale. It's all about learning and learning from others and seeing, like you said, what other people are doing and also teaching others what we're doing here. Like, we're a red state, okay? People look at us and are afraid. I
look at us and I'm afraid.
And you should be, but whenever anybody at this table leaves this state and talks to anybody and says, oh, I'm from Miami, I'm from South Florida, I'm from Fort Lauderdale, people's faces, they automatically react like, are you okay? Right. You know what I mean?
And you say no.
And we're not, but we're okay because we have each other, right? And because we've had to learn how to implement things to make people to cope, but we've also had to implement things to have people feel seen, for businesses to work. And Jason and the chamber is bringing that to Vegas and letting them know that we're still here, we're still fighting, and this is what works for us.
And we're still way gay.
And we're still way gay.
So you also work with, you're working with Miami, Lisette. Yeah, but you also work with the Gym CVB like Dan Rios and
Dan Rios, Visit Lauderdale. So we bring all of the South Florida, for me, South Florida, I'll leave Renee and them to the North Florida, but Florida will be very represented.
That's amazing. That's a great contingency. Wow.
Huge. And bringing those communities together, sometimes it's so great. Like, I just recently went to P-Town and got to see that for the first time, and that's revigorating. It's revitalizing. To see so many of us, we're not alone. We're out there, we're thriving. Things are going better than we can see in Florida. So to have that visual out there and then connected to here and then back and forth, we're here and we're together. So it's really great that you're putting that all together.
And Vegas and Austin, Vegas in August, they say it's a dry heat. When you return, will you be able to tell us if absolutely everything that happens in Vegas stays in Vegas?
As much as I can tell you,
Shoot, you don't know Jason. He's not going to be outside, all right? He's going to be going through those underground tunnels from hotel to hotel during the conference, all right? He's going to be lighter than he is now, okay? But he'll still be in Vegas and he'll still be representing us, and we are forever grateful for that. Thank you, Jason. And Queer News Tonight looks forward to seeing you at the GFLGLCC at the International Business Conference representing the LGBTQ plus community from August 19th to the 22nd in Vegas. And that is the big LGBTQ story for today. There is no other queer nonprofit media platform like this in the entire world. Support our LGBTQ stories by subscribing and sharing Queer News Tonight.